We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area here and fighting to stay above 18 cents and trying to get back up towards 20 cents in the second half of the day. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY buy at 10:10 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock doing this full transition to the dip area and fighting to stay above 18 cents. And we need to talk about what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run idea was from our Netflix bot. Our Netflix bot sent out a bull indicator at 8:50 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 10,000% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen in the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. This does not happen every day. This was beyond expectations, and you could see it there popping up in the screen. Our AMD bot presented opportunities as well. And if you guys want to get connected, you can become part of this as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition from the rip area into the dip area here in the pre-market and trying to fight back up towards red with green borders here. And the next piece that would be missing is the dark green and bright green bars, as you could see here in yesterday's after hours. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bear indicator since 24 cents, and the outflows crossed over in the pre-market, and now in the second half of the day in the after hours, pre-market and after hours, the outflows have crossed, guys. This is something to not ignore. Look how significant it was in the pre-market, from 24 cents down to 16 cents. Inflows crossed back over. Things went from around 19 cents to 21, and now the outflows have crossed, and this is going to be something critical and crucial going into tomorrow that I would not ignore, guys. This is going to be something to not overlook, that the outflows are now negative and red below the midpoint. And it's not just here on the 30-minute. If we look at the volatility here on the 15-minute, it crossed over in the after hours as well. Now, what's something to not overlook here as well is that these outflows are really close to the midpoint, and if the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, it could start to reflect that strength into the charts. And we're going to break down the key levels I would watch in this video. But when we zoom out to the 1 hour, we can see here in the 1 hour chart how outflows have actually dominated since yesterday. It was under a bear indicator here at around 22 cents, but the inflows have been trying to pick up all day today, and they're right there near the midpoint, not that far off of it. And that's going to be crucial and critical here as well. I would not overlook this. Even though it's under a bear indicator, it hit a dip area here of wire Fred borders after doing a full transition from the rip area up here at around 27 cents. It's trying to bring itself back up. And so far, if this staircase effect can continue and push itself back up to key resistance levels, and these inflows cross back over with the 15-minute and the 30-minute, it will be something to not ignore, guys. So that is something I'll be watching going into tomorrow very closely. And here we are with the 30-minute under the rip area, going all the way down to the dip area, right? From way up here down towards the dip area of wire Fred borders and bouncing back off. And right now currently sitting at red bars with the outflows back below on the 15-minute and 30-minute, really close to the midpoint. So what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And the first support is 18 cents. Then below that is the 16-cent area that was hit in the pre-market. And if these outflows continue, then below that, I'll watch the 15 to 13-cent area. Those are the key levels to the downside if these outflows continue here on the 30-minute and also here on the 15-minute, as they are below the midpoint. And to the upside, it's going to be crucial to see these outflows level off, come back up, cross the midpoint, and also bring up the 1 hour with it, as it's right there, and start to reflect that strength into the charts. And the first resistance is 21 cents, and then back up towards the 25-cent area. That's going to be crucial and critical. And then above that comes the recent highs of the 27-cent area. Based off the history of the chart, that's going to be critical and crucial. And I'm going to be watching the 15-minute inflow versus outflow, as it's so close to the midpoint there, as well as the 30-minute, as we saw it. You could see it right there, very close. And then on the 1 hour, we have a divergence, right? You have these outflows really close to the midpoint on the 15-minute and 30-minute, but on the 1 hour, trying to bring itself back up, and green really close there to the midpoint, something to not ignore. So I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow very carefully going into tomorrow. And these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.